Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Miss Toto. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. So let's get right into this video. So as you can see, I've already started braiding my daughter's hair. I actually wanted to do some knotless braids on her hair, and these are medium size. So what I did was I parted it straight down the middle, and I just worked on one half of her head at a time. This color right here is 430, so it's an ombre. It starts off dark brown and then fades into a lighter brown. So I pull a small piece from that bundle and then I separate that small piece into 3 strands. So I only use 3 strands out of one small piece on every braid of her hair, if that makes sense. So I believe I mastered this. So pretty much what I do is I start off braiding her hair, but before I finish a complete braid, I add some hair and then I braid again, and then I add the other strand of hair. This hair right here, I don't really know what to say about it. It did get tangled as I added the hair, but once I started braiding it, started to get some act right. But as you can see, I added the 3rd strand, and I only, like I said, add 3 strands to one braid, and then I just braid all the way down. So I've heard or seen a lot of YouTubers use like the expression braiding hair. That's great and all. I don't know why they really don't like the pre-stretched hair, but this works for me. I usually get like the Bobby Boss pre-stretched hair, and that usually works. But this hair came in like 3 bundles, and it was like $6 for that 1 pack. So I just grabbed 2 packs, and literally, y'all, I was able to use the whole 2 packs of hair. The only thing that I don't like about the expressions hair, because I used to use it when I did like Senegalese twists and braids and things like that, is that you have to first wash the hair because it has like a film on it. So you have to wash the hair so that way you can make sure the person's hair that you're doing isn't like getting irritation from the film that's on the hair. I think they call it alkaline or whatever that's on the hair. Then you have to cut the hair, then you have to stretch the hair. So in order for me to do that, y'all, it used to take me about an hour just to stretch 1 bundle or 1 pack of hair. And you typically need at least 3 or 4 packs of expressions hair. So I wasn't trying to put myself through all of that heartache and time. I don't have the time. So I'm glad that they did come out with pre-stretched hair that doesn't have the film on it, so that way you can literally take it out of the pack and use it. So that's what I love using whenever I do braids or twists or anything like that, because it already comes prepared for you. So I don't find anything wrong with using pre-stretched hair. I haven't seen any negative effects for using pre-stretched hair for knotless braids or regular braids or twists or whatever. But the only thing is, like I said, certain hairs that you do get, depending on the brand, they do tend to tangle more. So I only got this brand because it came in a 3 bundle pretty much package deal. So it worked for me, and I only had to get 2. So I'm showing you guys a closer view, and then towards the end of this video, which is coming up pretty soon, I'm going to show you guys a better view of how I braid her hair in. So yeah, her parts are pretty much like a large to medium size braid. I didn't want to take all day on doing her hair. So I made them fairly large. They're not jumbo or anything, but large/medium. So I separate her hair into 3 parts, and I start to braid like a regular plait. Before I finish that braid, I'm going to add a piece of hair. And the good thing about knotless braids, y'all, is that you don't have to add like a lot of hair. So it definitely takes the weight off of your head, off of your edges. Just, you're able to put up ponytails. Like, I love the knotless. I believe knotless braids been around for a long time. It's just once people caught wind of it, it started to become a trend and a thing, kind of like Fila and now FUBU. I'm hearing it's coming back. So I believe knotless braids have always been around. It's just, you know, people caught wind of it and now it's a thing. But yeah, it's definitely something that we should have been doing instead of putting those big old knots in the front of our head whenever we put our braids in. But to each his own. I love the fact that I can actually put her hair in a ponytail, and you would see that actually at the end of this video. Like, I was able to put her hair up with no problem. So this is just a closer view, y'all. I take some jam, pretty much some jam. I believe I showed the type of jam that I use in a few videos, but it's called nappy something. But it's a really good strong hold. So I just put it around the perimeter of her braid, and then I comb through with a fine tooth comb just to get, you know, some of that film off of her hair. This is the width of size that I use. It's pretty like a small amount, and then I just break that small amount of braid into 3 parts, and that's what I use for each braid. So again, y'all, I am taking 3 parts of her hair, braiding it like a regular braid. And then you will see me add, pretty much I'm adding a strand of hair to each strand of her own hair, if you want to put it like that. So every time I cross over and come back to my left hand, I just add hair. So this is pretty simple, y'all. It's nothing that's too fancy or nothing that's too difficult to catch hold of. You literally is just braiding and then just adding hair as you braid. All right, guys, let's get this right one more again. So we take the gel and we put it around the perimeter of the braid. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and comb that through just to get rid of that white residue, and then what I'm going to do next is take her hair and separate it into 3 parts so I can start my braid. All right, so as you can see, I have 3 separate strands of hair I'm starting to braid, and in this clip I show you that I'm emphasizing on putting it in between my pointer and my thumb. And that gives it a good grip so it can hold on to the hair as I'm braiding. So just pay attention to how I'm inserting the hair. I had to pull this a little bit longer because I had grabbed it too short to even it out with the rest of the hair. So I had to just stretch it. But pay attention to my fingers. Like I said, I add 3 strands of hair to each braid. So So guys, I am finally done inserting all of the braids. So the next step is for me to dip her hair, put the mousse and everything on it, and then that'll be it. So I pretty much trimmed her braids as I was braiding, so I didn't do that much of trimming the flyaways away. This is the brand of hair that I use. Like I said, it was okay. Like, it had some tangles as I was braiding, but it was okay. It had enough hair in the pack, which is why I used it. So here I am just putting the mousse all over her hair. If you know, back in the day, in order for us to get that wavy, crinkly, curly looking effect, you had to braid the ends of your hair and then dip them in hot water. So that's what I did. If you don't want to get the goddess hair braiding hair or crochet hair, then all you got to do is just braid the ends of the hair, dip it in hot water, and you'll have the same effect. To me, it's better because you don't have to worry about tangling or looking matted or you know, ratchet, because it's the synthetic hair added onto the hair. So I just separated her hair into 2 sections, and I braided each half of her hair, and then I just dipped it in hot water. And yes, I am using a small pot. Okay, don't be judging me because it still works. Okay, so I'm just unbraiding the braids just to show you guys how the wave took effect. And it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, look at that. So wavy. She loved it. Like I said, these braids are bomb. I actually want to do these on my head, but I just ain't got the patience right now. It'll definitely be hard for me to perfect knotless braids on my own hair, but this hairstyle came out so pretty. I was so proud of myself. Like, so yeah. Like I said, this color is 4B. It's an ombre, so it's dark brown fading into light brown. And I'm just showing you guys how big the parts are and everything. They're large to medium, large in the back, and then they go medium in the front. I didn't want to do them too small because that would have taken me forever. Oh yeah, so it took me about 5 hours to complete this hairstyle. I worked on it for a few hours in the day, and then I finished it the next day to show you guys how to do it and to have better lighting. So as you can see, I can automatically put these braids up with no problem, no tension. She wasn't complaining or anything like that. It turned out really cute, and also I can wrap my hands around this hair. It's not thick because I didn't have to add a lot of hair, so I was able to put this hair in one ponytail with one hand. So yeah, knotless braids is definitely it. So if you guys like this video, just don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that way you'll know when I post my latest videos. And you're gonna get a slow motion at the end, of course, because that's what I do. And you guys have a blessed day. Bye.